Now you get to see what's behind here. Hi everyone, this is our office and that's where we film, and this is inside the walls. This is where all of the blue things are going to go, and now you get to see behind the curtain. This little spot isn't the blue corner, it's behind. There's already a tapestry and a blanket on the wall, and blankets on the floor, so it's more comfortable because there's solid wood underneath it and no carpet at all, like that. There are a lot of boxes of the blue things from moving. None of it is unpacked yet, but all of it is here, and almost everything that we've been sent. But some things might still be in the mail because we're moving and only just got a new P.O. box. We need lights. It's very dark in here. Okay, now there's lights. And the camera can go on the shelf. That might be good. Very dark, but hopefully we can find more lights. Rift is co-conscious right now. He hovers, sometimes too much. But now places are safe, but altars aren't used to that yet. So that's why a blue place like this is good to have, so that way you really know it's safe, because all the things are there, everything special you've been saving. And there's a lot of stuff from our childhood here, like this. It's not blue, it's gray and white, and it's a whale. And we've had it for a long time. But these don't belong here. These are push pins from earlier, from the tapestries, but they don't need to be here anymore. Nøbødy has been co-conscious a lot too. He holds more things. But he's really nice too, so it's okay. There's this, with the glasses in it. All of the blue things from the blue shelf were put into here and the other cardboard box. And then a lot of other random blue things were found when we were moving and stuff. Someone sent us this whale, which is really great because we didn't have this whale for a long time. And we did have this one, so it was nice. And now there's two. They can be on this dish. There's a nice blue dish that our dad gave us for probably food, or bread rolls, or something fancy, but the whales can go on it. And this bear. And there's probably other stuffed animals around, but we'll find those later. There's the box of all the chocolates. Go there. There's other ones too. We got these for Christmas last year. Not this year Christmas, but 2019. And a butter dish. Max's aunt was giving away lots of kitchen things, and one thing was a butter dish. Hollow doesn't mean to seem rushed. The phone said 20% battery, and the phone charging cord is downstairs, 3 floors, and we don't want to do that. That's a long ways to walk, so we'll just get everything put where it belongs. A marker in this vase. The vase can go over here. And we'll find something where all the markers can go finally, because there's lots of cups and things. There's lots of containers where we can have everything separated into what it is. The crystals go here, and dinosaurs can go somewhere else. And so can the pens. And then there's the fortune moth thing. That can go on the wall up top. Nøbødy is excited to be here too. He wants to spend time in the blue room once it's all set up. And that's really good. That's really good because he's trapped in the belly of a different altar who is a monster in the inner world in appearance. Like a really big, gigantic triangle that's a black cloud that's the size of Walmart. They're the size of a Walmart, and they've got big teeth. And the one that Nøbødy is in has horns like a manta ray, and is named Chasm. And that's another altar. A protector like Rift, but maybe too protective. There's some stickers that I found. Max ordered a bunch of stickers in a box from Amazon or something, and there were 2 blue ones. Maybe those can be hung up somewhere with tape, because stickers, you have to be careful about where you put them. Sometimes you can only put a sticker down once, so you have to make sure it's where it's supposed to be. There's notes and stuff. Keep being awesome, Hollow. That's very nice. Those can go here, in front of the whales. There's another note from a gift, too, from Amazon. And there's this blue clip, which can go there. It'll make the white look a little bit less bright, because there's all this white metal holding up the shelves. And it's kind of bright, but at least it turns blue when you turn on the lights. This box is empty now. The box over here is empty too. Hollow thought it might be good to put the tripod on it because the big tripod is downstairs probably. And looking would have taken a while. And it's late at night actually. It's almost 11 o'clock. The nighttime is when trauma holders confront easier here for us. so sometimes we keep the body up too late. But nighttime is safe, and sometimes you can only be out at night. Sometimes you can't help it. There's this bag. Holo made this bag with ribbons to tie it. This is a ribbon we've had for years and years, and now it finally is on something. It's really nice. It's got lots of things in there. Ooh. Sunglasses in this cup go on the outside of the cup, and so can these. There's two. There might be another pair somewhere. The beads. Where can the beads go? Lots of beads. And there were lots of things that got sent too. But we need to stop trying to go so fast. There's this blue thing. It's a bottle. And it's got cotton and sparkles in it, and it looks like clouds. That can go behind the whales. And it can hold the string lights a little bit. Keep them in one place. Because they look like they wanted to fall. But hopefully they don't. What's this one? The lava lamp. The lava lamp. It's a lamp. It's light. It'll light up. We can use it now. There's an extension cord in here. That can go up there. And this can go right there. There are fabrics on the shelves so that the shelves are blue and also soft. This fabric can go up here. Some things we got from Grandma's still, and they haven't been found. Yeah, we went back to Dad's house, and there were a lot of things Holo found again. It was good. This blue picture can go on the back. There isn't any paint in the walls here, it's only the plain wood color. So it's nice to have things here. And the things that Holo was sent can just line the walls a little. There wasn't a lot of wall space on the inside of that one shelf, so it's good to have all of this now. And there's a sign that says Holo on it, so that can go, where will that go? Oh, somewhere special. Someone made this out of the beads that you can melt together. In front of the chocolate for now. Yes. The French fries. It's one of the things that you can squish. And there's so much space still. More fabric for that space at the top now. There's enough fabric for almost everything. Hollow was worried there wouldn't be, and there would be too much cold shelves left, but there's not. There's the bucket of all those blue trinkets. If you want to see all these small blue things that are in these boxes, you can go look back at the blue shelf video. And the link for that is in the description. We want to be able to do those things where you put the video up where you can tap on it, but we need to get a desktop set up. We don't have that yet because one of our cats broke the laptop. That happened a long time ago. Hollow found this glove at Dad's house. It's not all the way blue, but it's mostly blue. And a cheetah print lanyard. Bracelets. And Christmas bulb. It's dark towards the camera. That can stay. A box of hats. The hats are really squished in there. But Hollow found this at a thrift shop. And it's an organizer. Hats can go in there now. And so can these gloves. But not the singular glove. That goes behind the teddy bear. And then this box can be something else. But for now, it can be just pretty. And then there's this bucket that Hollow found today at the dollar store for $1. The protectors said it was okay to get this. It wasn't stolen, but the dragons can go in it now. Remember these ones? There are some other small ones at Dad's house too. And they can all go together. There are ceramic things in here. Little plates and dishes. Those were in the way. But they can be nicely there now. Oh, this. This flower can be fluffy and standing up now. It can go on the top. Someone sent that, right? I think so. Who keeps speaking? It's hard to tell sometimes. lots of bad memories were coming back before we started filming this. So Hollow wanted to have the space to be and be safe and quietly safe in. If there's safe spaces that you have that are yours, you should make them comfortable too. And if you need somewhere to hide, you can be there. You might not need to hide though. But sometimes it's nice to hide. Sometimes it makes you feel safe. And sometimes you can just be there for a few minutes. And not forever anymore. This can go over here. These things aren't blue at all. These are the things that are going to go out of here. If you're allowed to have a safe space, you should make one for yourself. It's really nice. Hollow was remembering really scary things before, but it feels better to be in a safe place. It makes things hurt less sometimes. We're sorry it's hard to be cheerful sometimes. We want to be happy all the times. But it's not that way. A lot of the things come back when you don't expect them to. But that's not your fault. But you can get better still, even though the things are really bad sometimes. This is perfect because it's the holidays and winter. It's a snowflake with buttons on it. That looks really nice there. Nobody's really co-conscious with me. This was supposed to be Hollow's video. Yeah. But the two of us are basically twins. This is Nøbødy. I was the one remembering the things before we were filming. And since the two of us are basically twins, we're very connected. Keep dissociating. Okay, I'm here now. This is a bucket full of dragons that can go beneath the shelves. Nice there. Hollow's okay with me setting up the things because a lot of the people switching are ones that are close to where I am. The altars that are the similar types, that are similar to me. And that's who's around recently. Just the ones that need to come to terms with stuff and see that we're here now and not where we used to be. So having this corner will be really good for that too. Maybe this can be the place where we can do the read alouds. That might be nice. People wanted me to read a couple of those, so I think I will. There are some really good books we wanted to read and share. And this is a glass lizard we've had for years and years, but only found that again when we were getting the last of the things from Dad's house. It's strange moving out because you really feel grown up taking just the last bits of things and seeing your old room so empty. It's really good sometimes. These crystals can go where the others. This sock that Hollow stole. It was a sock that was left behind for a long time in one of the old laundry rooms at college. So it ended up with us. And there's an organizer with drawers that we found as well. We let Hollow buy some of the organization things, like this and a couple of buckets and that thing, so that there would be sections to put stuff in here. Organizing things is very important to lots of us. So it's nice to have places to put everything. Yes, beads can go in here. Don't know if you can hear that. Might have been our sister. Oops. Stay. There. It almost fell over, but it didn't. It's those grapes. They're made out of sodalite. It's a crystal that usually helps people calm down. Sometimes it works if you think really, really hard about it. Then there's this lantern, but we don't have the batteries for it yet. They're downstairs. And there's this cup, but it's really deep. Couldn't really put much in it. This cup would be much better for the pencils. We lost the lid for it, so that's totally fine to use. I can't remember if we had a spot specifically for our pens in the blue shelf. But now we've got one for here. There's more pens in that little bucket. There we go. And there's a journal that can go by the pens. It's one of the sequin things. It's blue and green, but mostly blue. And some chocolate. This was the blue box to go that we took with us moving. Sorry, that was loud tape. Rude tape. When we were moving all around, only a few blue things with us. Pens, a few bandanas, a flashlight. There's some crayons in this. And a mask. We made this. Plastic things, including some dinosaurs, but that can stay there. A mermaid. I think it was Anne that actually made this, one of our littles, and gave it to Hollow. Our littles are really thoughtful, but they're also really smart. Someone sent us these. Hollow gets really excited and is always like, "It's robots," and gets really excited about them. They can go on top of that organizer. Good. It's hard to think and hard to say words out loud sometimes. DID sometimes makes it so that you're not allowed to speak about what you want to speak about, even if it's just talking lightly about whatever you're doing. Sometimes it makes even that really difficult. Because sometimes it feels like I'm spinning and my eyes are gone. And then it's hard to stay sitting upright. But there's lots of nice things to look at here. So that's one of the nice things about having this place. This is a painting that someone that went to the same college as us did. You can't see it well because the blue light makes it look green almost. But it was another one that Taylor Dean did. And Taylor does really good work. And they were really nice in college. I never met anyone in college though. I guess that just wasn't something for me. Hollow was able to see college, but I wasn't there. We now have a lot of boxes and not a lot of things to put in them. The blue bandanas can go in this. Hollow has some issues with blue bandanas. I'd like to say why, but people don't believe it happened. Just a very small little teapot that will go on one of the plates. There's 3 plates, and then there's a cup, a teapot, and I think another cup somewhere else. Hopefully it turns up soon. These things, they're made out of glass, but they have bubbles and things on the inside. They can go by the lava lamp. There's more than one, and they're each different. There's one with waves like the ocean, and then another with just blue. The light is so interesting. It makes things look so different, but it makes them look really pretty. So I don't want to change it. I know it makes the colors a bit wrong, but they still look really good. And everything being under a filter of blue is kind of the purpose of this room anyway. So it's fitting. I'll just show you this. This is just a bunch of the blue yarn Hollow has collected. He makes hats sometimes, and sometimes those pouch things. And sometimes we put those up on Etsy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he likes the idea of people out there having the blue things, and I think that's really sweet. Oh, we have 2 of these plastic dragons now. We might send one to a friend. We don't need 2 of them. They can go with a teddy bear, though. And then it's Mr. Meeseeks with some tape on him. I think one of his limbs fell off. He can go by the dragons. Another pencil and another cup. And then that wrapping paper that Hollow thought was the gift instead of the actual gift itself, which was the hat. Rift is getting further away, so my vision is getting worse. Rift is with Hollow usually. And an altar that's closer to me is going to front after. So it makes more sense that I'm here now. And my circle is coming towards the front. This is what happens at nighttime with us sometimes. A different group of altars fronts. Oh, nice. A little blue truck. And another pouch. It's got animal paw prints on it. Oh, and a clip. I'll just put that there next to the snowflake. A little bit of string. There's only a few more things in that. And then Hollow had this idea of almost making kind of a wall with these boxes like that. So it feels like a wall, even though there is not. It's just very odd having such an angular angle. So it's nicer to have something that squares it a bit more. There's this binder. If we do more art, this might go in here. Hollow wants to make a lot more artwork and stuff. So that will go in here. I'm so dissociated. I'm so sorry. I think actually the notebooks will go in this little basket. There's that binder, and then there's this. I can go between. Looks perfect. I'll show the whole thing once it's all set up, don't worry. Another little box. Lots of these boxes can just be used as stands to make things a little bit taller, because there's plenty of shelf space to put just about everything. That was a great catch. That's great. Where's that one? Someone sent us this blue hat, and Hollow really enjoys this one. I think it might have been Debbie that sent that. Thank you, if so. If not, then thank you to whoever it was that sent this. It's very comfortable. Aesthetic. I've got this bag. It might be useful for something. But in the meantime, I'll hang it down here. There's one of our old yo-yos from childhood. That will go in the organizer. I don't necessarily want to look at that. Childhood things are bittersweet sometimes. Nice little container. That can go up here. Another blue container. And the stress ball, which can go on top of that vase. That looks cool. These can go there, and this can go out. Here's a moon with a key on it. Moon keychain. I don't know what that key goes to, but the moon is nice, so it can hang there. There are 2 lanyards. Oh, where can these go? Hollow is more creative with placing all these things. I never really had much of a hobby. Ooh. I have an idea. This can go over that one bin, because it's kind of dusty on the bottom. That makes it much more comfortable. Much more comfortable. Lots of strings. Maybe there can be a container for strings. Like this little tin. That'll be good. Contain these strings. There's very many. It's very difficult to get rid of a good ribbon. Ribbons are nice. And they could be useful. You never know. Sometimes they're very useful. Alright, that was a 10% battery on the phone. Well, I'll just be as quick as I can be. I think I'll be able to place most things by the time this phone dies. So let's hope. Here's a cap to the end of the string lights. Glow stick. I don't know if we'll ever actually crack this glow stick open. In the meantime, it can go in one of these cups. That's what that plain one can be. bad coordination. The last blue video was probably this nice ASMR, and I don't know if this is chaos or comforting or disturbing. I hope it's not disturbing. There's some religious symbols from our childhood. Oh, and these beautiful things. Someone sent us these, and we love them. We want to find a very special spot for them so we can see them a lot. Here. And there. Perfect. And all the some various tiny blue things will go in here. If it's a clear bag, it can be like one of those things, you kind of turn it and see all the small things inside. Sometimes there are those that are full of like sand or something. You can see all the little items amongst the sand. There's the other dish. Little sugar bowl, I suppose. It has a lid, which is also somewhere. It'll turn up. Some ribbons. Gift ribbons. And there's hollow-in pipe cleaners. That was a really cool gift someone sent. Ooh, blue thread. Good. That's helpful. Another clip. This is turning out very well. Some sticky notes. This can go there. Little metal tin. Oh, and an evil eye. One of these. It's to keep evil away. That can go towards the entrance. And made it for us. Ooh. Oh, this. Someone named Calixta sent us this really beautiful thing. I've only seen it in memories, not in person yet. Oh, wow. It's like a necklace, but it's got this beautiful bead on it. And it's so smooth for like grounding or things. That's very nice. I'm going to put that in front of the whales. Oh no, in front of the lava lamp. No, in the butter dish. Because it's very special. And I want that to be something that we look at a lot. Some butterfly, they're stickers, but they're rhinestones. I don't know if you'd call that stickers. Those up there. It'll be nice to have a lot of these blue things from our childhood mixed in with blue things from modern days. Because sometimes it's hard to make sure everyone knows that we're here in almost 2021. There we go. This tin can go over in the corner. Looks nice. Oh, there's a bracelet that says hollow on it as well. It's really cute. We've always wanted bracelets like this. They're awesome. But it'd be so hard to make one for everyone, so we just never undertook that. At one point we made little friendship bracelet things for the main fronters, but that was only a few, and that was back when we only had about a dozen main fronters. Very different than nowadays. There's a bookmark from high school. It's about a book that we read. It was alright. I think it was about Buddha. It was hard to tell because it was one of those existentialist books. Existentialist books. What a mood. We've been having so many existential crises lately. But I think everyone will figure it out. I look kind of at the rest of the system kind of from a distance, I suppose. So I feel very far away sometimes, almost like I'm talking about people who are completely separate from myself. It's weird how that works sometimes with DID. I really get you. I can go there. I can have an extra little stand. This might look creepy. It's a happy face, wooden thing with blue marble eyes. I'll put that over here so that if we do videos here, it's not necessarily always in view. It'll be in view right now, but now I'll change it. It's a little creepy, but we find it kind of comforting because it's one of our old things. We used to have stuff like that hanging in our childhood kitchen at home, but that changed when our parents, got divorced, of course. That's just one of the many things that happened to us. And we haven't been able to have a place to put these things until now. We've always been setting things aside for when we have a house, and now we do. So it's very, very nice to be able to place these things places. That can just go there. That's something that's been a little bit irritating for moving around. We've been always worried about breaking that. And we figured out that this is a latch hook. This one tool from our previous video, when Hollow was setting up the shelf, it's a latch hook. Which happens to be pretty slippery. And that can go up there. We might figure out how to use those someday. We've got all the other supplies because I think Max used to make stuff with those when they were younger. We've got all those supplies downstairs in the art room. And we can finally get back to making art as well. Some baby shark ribbons. Hollow stole that. Someone sent that to us, but Hollow grabbed it. I think it was intended for the littles. Sometimes he does that, or the littles encourage him to take things that are blue. Especially if it was something that was going to the system as a whole anyway. It's kind of adorable. Hollow works together with the littles sometimes. And they can be a mischievous bunch. Anne is definitely somewhat of an instigator. I don't know if this is ever going to get eaten, or if it even can be, but one of these, it's called a flash pop. It looks so melted. I think Hollow's just keeping it for the light. It's not really gross to the touch or anything, so that's okay. Ooh, does that work? No. It used to. Little book light. Oh, and the mask can go in here too. Perfect. Well, this is just about it. Perfect. The camera didn't die. Well, this is great. Anyway, I'm sorry that I ended up switching out. I didn't intend that. It was great to see you all. I suppose I'll be back again to film some more things. And maybe even in here. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes. I know where I'll put more lights. Yes, this will be a work in progress. We'll be adjusting and adding more blue things as more blue things come into our life. So we'll definitely keep you all updated. And we'll be filming more things in the blue corner, so it'll be good. We might even make a sign. We want to name it the Blue Grotto. We think that would be a great name. I don't know if someone came up with that externally or internally, but I like it. Yeah. This turned out well. Yeah, I'll show you. I suppose that's all we've got for today, so thank you for watching. Please take care of yourselves and find a place where you can feel safe. It'll help you feel a lot better. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. Please check out the links in the description for more videos about the blue things. There's the one about the blue shelf, the box, and I think something else as well. So if you'd like to see more of those, please check the description. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye.